and somebody has to come out, unfortunately, when that happens. But when you send a kid down and he does what you ask him to do, and he plays well, we've got to get him into a game, and tomorrow's the game.
And it looked, I mean, he practiced a little bit on the...
He'll be on the second power play unit.
Yeah,
yep.
Okay. Hellebuyck tomorrow is...
Yes.
He didn't skate too much today. Okay. Just going back to, like, if you look back to the New Jersey game from there on, possession numbers aren't as good as they were before, expected goals, that sort of thing. Have you noticed that trend? And if so, like, in your numbers? Because
yes,
not always the public ones.
Yeah, I like even that New Jersey game and the Buffalo game. Early in the season, we lost a couple of games we should have won. I thought we were lucky to win those games. Helly was outstanding. We gave up way too many chances. So from those games to where we are today, there's been some we had an awesome game in Florida. Just shut them down. We had a good game against Dallas in terms of not giving them anything. We didn't score. So I think the biggest issue we have between those games and where we are now is getting that timely goal. And the same thing in Nashville, getting that timely goal. Dallas, it's 1-0 late into the game. We needed that goal to tie it up. We didn't get it. Even last night, where we're up 1-0, we had some grade A opportunities to make it 2-0. So what's missing right now is just that timely goal. But you win face-offs and you control the puck more. You're going to have more opportunities. Now, last night when I look at the game, our defense were not even close to being involved enough. They had 4 shots on net. They had 7 shot attempts. Edmonton had 30 shot attempts from their D and 16. Like, we've got to get our Ds involved. And if you look at the ozone numbers, they're down because we're not using the D enough. So the focus of today's practice was to get the D back involved. And we talked about it in a quick meeting prior to practice that we are at our best offensively. Defensively, you can't change. Offensively, we are a far better team when our D are involved, both on the rush and getting them more involved in the cycle game.
Yeah, how do you can't prevent sags in the season because they happen. You look at some of the top teams in the league too. Well, we are among those, but the Vegases, the Vancouvers, like they've kind of, I want to say fallen back to earth, but they've come down a bit.
Every team in this league will lose 3 in a row. Every team, right. Unless you're very, very lucky. So we've had it like Boston just won 4, Vegas went 3. So you're right. The top teams and at 32 teams, you're going to hit a spell where you're not getting that timely goal, or you're not getting that timely save, and you fight your way through it. What can't change is the way we play. We play Winnipeg Jets hockey no matter what, without the puck. With the puck, we can do better things.
Rick used Morgan Barron at center a bit. Is that something you'd like to do a little bit more, or will Gustafsson just go back into the middle?
Gus will go back in tomorrow now, but that gives us, like, Morgan's he's another guy that you can put him at center, you can put him on left wing, so he's another guy that you can move around that helps your depth.
On that second line, will Vilardi go to center or Perfetti, or will you use a hybrid there?
Well, you know what? Gabe's going to take some face-offs, so it'll be a hybrid. Yeah, they'll both take some face-offs. But Gabe played center a little bit last year in L.A. He's a big, strong guy, and he's good on face-offs. So last night, we need nights you got to throw something different in there to win some face-offs. So they'll both take face-offs.
Sure. And what did you think of Gabe's game yesterday?
Yeah, I honestly, I had very low expectations. You miss that much time, and you're playing. Your first game is against Edmonton, a team that's flying like they have been. That's a tough assignment. So to me, the most important is get him his minutes. He got 12, 13 minutes, and give him a chance to get his game back. So a tough opponent to throw him into the first game, but he was ready. So we got to get him in, and we got to get him back on top of his game.
You would have liked what you saw from him on the power play, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He makes a big difference hanging on to pucks. He's a big body down around the net. Cole made a great play with him down and in. He had a great shot. He's got a great save. So, I love what he does in the power play.
What do you look for from your team when they go through one of these dry spells or whatever? What do you look for from them in terms of how they handle adversity, for lack of a better term?
Don't change the structure defensively. Keep doing that. Don't get frustrated and start chasing the game. That's when you open yourself up a little bit. So we always talk about every line looking the same without the puck. Defensively, play that and stay with just play the right way, which is our way. We know how to play. We just have to do more with the puck. But you start changing the way you're playing defensively, and you start chasing the game, you're going to open things up a little bit too much.
And with Declan, what kind of markers will you look for with him, and will you play him on the right, or will you play Samberg there?
He'll play on the right.
Yeah.
And we just, again, get back, get the puck moving. He's a skater and he's a puck mover. Do those things, but get up at the play. He's very agile. He's very mobile on the offensive blue line. He's a great skater. We need him to do those things.
Just a quick thought. Connor Bedard, obviously tons of hype. What have you seen from him in terms of, whether it's highlights or watching games of their
Well,
games?
I haven't watched a whole lot of their games. They'll do that now, but every highlight you see him, you have to be so impressed with his poise and his confidence with the puck. Now, the skills you watch, yeah, but man, you got to have a lot of confidence in yourself to do what he does. Even though you have the skills, man, to have the confidence to hang on to pucks and make plays and hang on to it long enough to get people open, very, very impressive.